And of course, we're getting ready for spring weather, which means shorts, t-shirts, and then even pools and beaches. Well, if you want to drop that weight for this spring, picking up a fad diet may not be your best solution. Dietitian, author of Living Skinny in Fat Genes, Felicia Stoler is joining us. Thank you so much for coming in.
My pleasure to be here.
Yeah, okay, you brought some foods, and these are, obviously, I look at these and I think, okay, healthy foods.
Right.
You know what, besides the avocado and the berries with the sweetness, really not a lot of flavors. The way I look at it.
Oh, I think they have a lot of flavors.
I know, so, but you know, you automatically think,
like to say food that's good for you tastes good.
Fats, I want all the stuff that you're not supposed to indulge too much in.
Well,
that's what I want, but natural sugar, that's a good way.
Well, you know, I think about it as a lifestyle. If you look at some of the most popular diet plans that are effective, not just for weight loss, but for health, right? Because we're looking at health and well-being, and looking at diabetes, heart disease, hypertension. I mean, heart disease is still the #1 killer in the world. I like to say the healthy choice is the easy choice. And the truth is, if you eat predominantly plant-based, that's really important to do. People are also looking into things like fasting's very popular, intermittent fasting.
We have some employees here that will do that. They work out after they do it, and they only eat for 8 hours.
That's right.
And they limit where it is, and they work out before they go and they eat.
Right.
So, and they're in great shape, so they give us our time. Sometimes they slap donuts out of our hands.
That's right. Right. So it's time-restricted eating, intermittent fasting, and then there's something called a fasting mimicking diet, which I'm really excited about. So it sounds silly, but it's basically fasting with food.
But, okay, fasting with food, you got me there. And then second, this looks like something you could order and it just comes and it's already there for you, which does very well with the Weight Watchers and all those lean cuisines, all those other diets that came out where they just say, here's your box, here's your program.
It's exactly it. The whole thing shows up in a box. Literally, all you have to do is add water. So what you're looking at is soups, olives, bars, crackers, and tea. And basically, 5 days worth of food. It's ordered online. It's done under the supervision of a healthcare professional. So it's Prolon FMD for fasting mimicking diet. The reason to do it is that basically they're looking at longevity, improvement of biomarkers. So for example, for myself, I was telling you before, my cholesterol went down 60 points. There are 28 clinical trials going on with this right now, and they have a chemotherapy line too. It induces this process called autophagy, self-eating. So you think about cleansing from the inside out. So they're looking at neurodegenerative diseases, autoimmune disorders. So there's so much fascinating research being done because we've been over-consuming food, and that's been harmful to our health.
Well, it seems like every 6 months there's a new diet that comes out, and then, you know, 2 years later they're saying, you know what, that's actually not that healthy. No fat is not healthy. I mean, we went through that phase, you know, and you start going through all these different types of diets that are out there. So trying to get your system grounded before you start something and get a 21-day habit built.
So I think about it as a lifestyle. So, you know, eating plant-based, again, this is a plant-based program, doing the time-restricted eating. So this is only once a month, 5 days a month, 5 days in the month. You do it for 3 consecutive months, and then you do it periodically thereafter. So it's just part of a healthy lifestyle.
All right, and food-based fasting with Prolon. Thank you so much.